Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming a comparison on the MAC Pro Longwear and the LA Girl Pro Concealer. So I've actually written some notes on my opinions of these concealers because I knew that if I didn't, I would go off track really easily. So yeah, if I look down, it's because I'm looking at my notes and my notes are just on a piece of paper, obviously. But yeah. So, before I get started, just to let you know, I have the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the colour NC45, and I have the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn, because I was told that Fawn was the closest dupe to NC45, and I'll just show you the colours up close. As you can see, they are not an exact dupe. The LA Girl Pro Concealer is a little bit lighter and the MAC Concealer has a bit more of an orangey kind of tone to it. I've had the MAC Concealer for I've repurchased it several times and I've been using it for around 2 or 3 years. So I really like this concealer. I heard a lot of things about the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I heard many people comparing it to the MAC Pro Longwear. So obviously I was running out of my MAC Pro Longwear. I thought instead of repurchasing this, I will try the LA Girl Concealer. So the first thing I'm going to be talking about is the pros about the LA Girl Concealer. The first pro is that it is significantly cheaper than the MAC Pro Longwear. The MAC Pro Longwear, I remember the first time I bought it, it was about £13. Nowadays it's £17. So I think they must have realised that everybody loves it, so they've kind of they brought up the prices, especially because it is much more expensive than the other MAC concealers. The LA Girl Pro Concealer, I got mine from eBay and it was about £5.99, and that is about the standard price. But if you want to get it cheaper but you don't mind waiting a bit longer, you can get it from Beauty Joint, and that is an American-based website, and they ship things over here to the UK. It's like a drugstore kind of, it's a drugstore site which ships to the UK, and on Beauty Joint you can get it for £1.50. Another thing that I really like about the LA Girl Pro Concealer is that there is a lot of shades, especially for women of colour. There is I don't know how many shades there are in the range, but there are absolutely loads, and there was loads in the dark skinned section. I don't think MAC even has as many colours as the LA Pro Concealer, literally. The LA Girl has so many. The pros about the MAC concealer is that it is full coverage. It's completely full coverage. Literally, you will not see a flaw underneath. It is so heavy coverage, and I apply mine under my eyes and I use it for highlighting, and I don't seem to have any kind of problems when it comes to highlighting. Some people find that it creases on them. That is just simply not the case for me. And also, the MAC concealer lasts longer than the LA Pro Concealer. This is a product which is supposed to be prolonged, it is a prolonged wear, so it is supposed to last several hours, whereas the LA Pro Concealer doesn't claim to be long wearing, so I'm not gonna bash the LA Pro about that. Both of these concealers are very different consistency. The MAC Pro Longwear is much more runny. If I was going to put it on the back of my hand, it would run down. Whereas the LA Girl Concealer doesn't run. It's a much more thicker consistency. Even though LA Girl Concealer doesn't cover as much as the MAC Pro Longwear. Another thing is that I don't like about the MAC concealer is the pump. The pump seems to pump out just far too much. That is one thing that MAC really need to sort out and get it right, because the pump is ridiculous. They need to sort it out. Whereas on the LA Pro Concealer, you have a brush, Also, the brush is also not very sanitary, so if you are using it on several people, I would say that put it on the back of your hand or on like a makeup palette mixer thing and then use it on other people. A con about the LA Girl Pro Concealer is that it is not as full coverage as the matte concealer, and that's just personally what I have found. I find that the matte concealer I can literally cover everything, but with the LA Pro Concealer it's just not as full coverage, not for me anyway. Also, for people here in the UK, it's not one of them concealers which you can just pop to the shop or pop into Superdrug Boots or your local beauty supply and get. I have to either order it on eBay or order it on Beauty Joint to get it, so it's not easily accessible. Even though I can order it online, it doesn't take very long. It's not one of those things where if I ran out today I could just go and get it today, whereas the matte concealer, like several MAC stores in my city, so I can just really easily pop into MAC, get one of these and I'm good to go. But overall guys, I would say that if you are after a medium to full coverage concealer, if the matte concealer is a little bit too heavy coverage and if it's a little bit too drying for you, I would recommend to go and try the LA Pro Concealer. But if you're after a really heavy coverage and you don't have creases under your eyes, or you're used to a really heavy coverage underneath your eyes, I would just stick to the matte concealer. Personally, what I'm going to do, I really like my LA Pro Concealer, so I am going to continue using it. Of course, like, you know, it's not a bad concealer. Does it compare to the MAC one? Not exactly for me. I wouldn't say it's a direct dupe, but I would say it's the closest thing that I found so far to the the MAC Pro Longwear. I would say it's the closest dupe, but I wouldn't say it's a definite dupe. Like, I couldn't tell the difference. That's just my opinion. But yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you've got any other questions or any other inquiries, or you want to find out anything else about these concealers, then make sure just to pop your questions down in the comment section, and please comment, rate and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.